Welcome back to the SportsMax Zone, and we're turning our attention now to cricket and the Indian Premier League. To be specific, match number 13 saw Punjab Kings comfortably beating Nicholas Pooran's Lucknow Super Giants by 8 wickets at the Ekana International Stadium earlier on Tuesday. Now, after losing the toss and being asked to bat first, Super Giants got off to a bad start, losing Mitch Marsh in the first over. Nicholas Pooran's quick-fire 44 from 30 balls, inclusive of 5 fours and 2 sixes, provided impetus for the Super Giants' innings as they eventually posted 171 for 7 from their 20 overs, with Arshdeep Singh taking 3 for 43. Now, in reply, Punjab Kings reached their target with 22 balls to spare, ending on 177 for 2, with wicketkeeper batsman Prabhsimran Singh top scoring with 69. Punjab Kings with a win, remaining perfect from 2 matches, and are now joint top of the standings. Speaking after the match, Punjab Kings captain Shreyas Iyer praised his team for executing the game plan diligently.
Absolutely, this is the start we required, and boys actually played their roles pretty well. Every individual contributed to the best of their abilities, and whatever was discussed in the team meeting, I think we implemented tremendously well. To be honest, there is no right combination. It's just that the camaraderie and the synergy has to click at the right time, and that's what we keep discussing. I feel all the teams have the right potential to go out there and win the games. It's just that you need to have the similar kind of mindset where you go out there and have only one thought in your mind, that is to win, and that's what we keep talking about all the time.
Yeah, so the Punjab Kings now getting a victory that places them joint top of the table, and Nicholas Pooran with another solid knock today, but it was in a losing effort. But he continues to hold the orange cap as far as scoring is concerned in the IPL, and really great to see Nicholas Pooran continuing Ricardo and Mariah with his good batting form.
Yeah, really good batting form. Started off the competition with 70 plus scores, and then of course picking up that 44 off 30. But just the rate at which he strikes the ball, I think, is incredible. Got me so excited. Unfortunate that he didn't go on to, get 50 plus. But really good stuff. I think Pooran, all the work that he has put in behind the scenes. And in one of the previous interviews, team, he spoke about that. Really just putting in the work behind the scenes, believing in his natural talent. And those were his exact words. He has a natural ability to hit the ball and get the job done. So I think he's really backing himself this competition. He will need the support of the rest of his team, of course, if they are to go on and win matches. But I love what I'm seeing from the West Indies player, and I look forward to see how he goes about this entire competition. Unfortunate that the manner in which he got out today, but I think he was just hitting the ball so nicely. Do you know, I have that thing where I just love to hear the shots.
I tell you something, you know whose fault it is? I have a friend, Tony Morrison. He loves to watch Nicholas Pooran bat, but every single time he settles in to watch him bat, he gets out. And Pooran was going great guns today, and he settled in to watch him bat, and he got out like immediately, and it happens almost every time. So I'm like, listen, it's your fault.
Can you tell him not to do that anymore?
I did today.
He can watch the highlights when Pooran is done batting. We will as a matter of fact, this IPL is on the Home of Champions. I can personally send him the highlights if he wants. So can he just back it up a bit?
Yeah, clearly. But you're so right, Mariah. Nicholas Pooran is such a pure striker of the cricket ball. And when he's on, he's really on. And he started the IPL so well. The hope that he will continue to do that. But, again, for me, I'm always looking at, what happens in West Indies colours. And I'm still calling for greater consistency when he puts on the West Indies colours, because I believe he is the type of player that can consistently make the difference between West Indies winning and losing, between West Indies being competitive or not. But it's great to see him performing this way in the IPL to start the season.
Yeah, and the Punjab Kings, one of the few teams in the IPL which has never won the championship. I think they were runners-up back in 2014, but looked pretty solid today, because I don't think beating the Lucknow Super Giants is easy to achieve. And they achieved it with a great degree of comfort, with a lot of balls to spare.
Yeah, from the onset, the way they came out and they started to bowl, Chahal getting the wicket of Pooran, so he was really confident after that, because I think once you get that wicket, you feel as if, you have one of the big players in your bag. Of course, Mitch Marsh as well, getting that the way in which he was dismissed. So I think initially, just the confidence that we saw from the bowling setup, Punjab's bowling setup, they did not come out to play. They came with a plan and they stuck to that plan. And then, of course, getting to the total that LSG set, really, really quickly, a lot of their players putting up solid scores. So I think this season, as much as many people will underestimate the Punjab Kings, this season is something you're really going to have to pay close attention to them. And their captain, Shreyas Iyer, he spoke after the game, So, again, really good stuff. They're 2 out of 2 wins. We have to just watch and see because, Lance, one of the things we said is it's a long competition, the IPL, Ricardo and Lance. You start off hot, something happens, and then we don't know where the team ends up. So I'm not going to even call it too much. I think it's too early for that.
Yeah, and not only is it a long competition, but you have teams who are highly competitive. And because it's T20 cricket as well, and the teams are relatively closely matched, then you have situations where, form can change throughout the course of the competition. And so you have to really stay locked in. You can look at a team who starts out with 1 win from their first 3 and then
like
they
KKR.
go on a roll like KKR.
Because they're at the bottom of the
or
table.
Or now.
Right.
And then you go on a roll and you have 3 from 3 and all of a sudden it's looking different. And it's part of the excitement, I think, of these T20 franchise competitions as well, that so often you really don't know what's going to happen because even the team at the bottom of the table can knock off the team at the top of the table, and that always makes for exciting competition.
Yeah, shocking just now to see KKR at the bottom of the table, I have to say. That one caught me by surprise because usually when I prepare to come on, I look at the top 4, but didn't expect to see KKR there, team.
I mean, I know it's happened to them before, right? But even like Mumbai Indians, when I look and I see Mumbai Indians mid-table and so on. But again, it is so early in the campaign and so many opportunities for things to change going forward.
Yeah, of course, the tournament is showing live on SportsMax platforms, and you can see the next game on Wednesday morning. That's the Gujarat Titans with Sherpa in Rutherford. They'll be up against the RC Bengaluru, and that's at 10 o'clock Eastern Caribbean time. And you'll see that at 9 o'clock in Jamaica. So the IPL, as exciting as it always is, and when we know it's a tournament where bat dominates ball, generally speaking, but you know what? Not only the viewers, but I think the fans inside the various venues, that's what they want to see, bat dominating ball.
Well, that's what I like. The only thing is my sister is a bowler, so when she's playing, it's a different ball game. But yeah, anytime. I want to see those 6s, want to see those 4s. Lance, so as you told the viewers, IPL on all our SportsMax platforms, so you don't want to miss a moment of the action. Up on a break, huh? Yeah.